Banggit tayo ng controlled delivery operations, pero parang hirap po silang i-define ngayon sa atin kung ano yung controlled delivery operations.
Under what law is the control delivery authorized?
So either galing sa informant ninyo o sa agent ninyo ito.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, tama po.
Upon the arrival of the kasi ang controlled delivery operations a very complicated operation too eh. Alam na alam ko dahil na-involved din ako sa anti-illegal drug operations noon po sa existence ng Constabulary Anti-Narcotics Unit. So alam ko po ito. Kaya very, very elaborate itong controlled delivery operations.
Magandang araw sa atin lahat mga kababayan. Inisa-isa, inusisa, inaalam ni Congressman Acop ang patungkol sa umano'y controlled delivery na ang nilalaman nito ay mahigit 500 kilograms na droga o shabu mula Thailand. Kaya nais malaman ngayon mga kababayan po natin ni Congressman Acop kung paano nila ito nalaman. Hindi kaya alam ng gobyerno ng Thailand na ang dumating dito sa ating bansa or shipment na mula sa kanila ay may nilalaman na illegal na droga, hindi kaya may sabwatan ang ilang Thailand national at ang mga Pilipinong nagbibinta rito o nagninegosyo nitong illegal na droga sa ating bansa. Ngunit hindi nga ito masagot ng NBI at ng PDEA dahil nagre-request sila ng executive session para umano masabi lahat ng agent ang kanyang nalalaman. Kaya pagkatapos ng kanilang inquiry dito sa House of Representatives, agad sila gumawa ng executive session para sa katotohanan, para malaman lahat, mailabas lahat ng mga agent at mismong agent ang sasagot sa mga kongresista na hindi makompromiso ang kanilang operasyon. Lalo na itong kasong ito umano ay on the process pa. Ang tanong mga kababayan po natin, sino kaya ang malalaking politiko o nasa gobyerno o nasa negosyo ng ganito ang kasabwat? Dahil hanggang ngayon mga kababayan po natin ay wala pa umanong nakulong, wala pang nahuli na mastermind sa napakaraming droga na nahuli dito sa Mexico Pampanga. At ang lumalabas nga mga kababayan po natin na may-ari ng lupa ay kapatid pala ng dating mayor na si TD Tumang. Kaya humarap din sa pagdinig dito sa House of Representatives itong si Mayor TD Tumang. Ngayon mga kababayan po natin, lalabas kaya o malalaman kaya ng ating mga kongresista, ng NBI, ng PDEA, kung sino nga ba ang mastermind.
It has been said, Mr. Chair, na ito pong operations involving yung shabu found in Pampanga was part of a controlled delivery operations. Pwede ko po bang malaman kung sino po ang pwedeng sumagot? Could you please define to us ano po yung controlled delivery operation and how is it conducted para iisang page po tayo? Para maintindihan natin kung ano talaga ang controlled delivery operations involving the delivery of illicit drugs from one place to another. Sino po ang makapagbibigay ng definition nun at saka how is it conducted? Para alam natin lahat, iisang page tayo. Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, banggit tayo ng controlled delivery operations, pero parang hirap po silang i-define ngayon sa atin kung ano yung controlled delivery operations.
Your Honor, PDEA will answer the question of the Honorable Congressman. A controlled delivery is an investigative technique of allowing an unlawful entry of any dangerous drug or precursors to pass into, through, or out of the country with a view to gathering evidence to identify any person involved in dangerous drug-related offense or to facilitate prosecution of that offense. If I will define it again, sir, it is an investigative technique used to gather evidence to identify persons involved in drug-related offense or to facilitate prosecution of case by allowing an unlawful or suspect consignment of dangerous drugs or CPCs to pass into, through, or out of the country under the supervision of an authorized officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ibig po bang sabihin dito kung halimbawa itong illicit drugs na nanggaling sa Thailand, alam po ng Thailand authorities na may isi-ship na illicit drugs dito sa ating bansa?
Your Honor, may I again refer to the NBI who initiated this project, Your Honor.
Sir, Your Honor, sir.
Related question.
Okay, Congressman,
Oh.
recognized.
Under what law is the controlled delivery authorized?
Republic Act 9165, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, NBI, please, respond.
Good morning again, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. With regards to the question, if the Thailand authorities know of this shipment containing illegal drugs, we cannot answer that question, sir, kung alam po nung Thailand authorities or if they allow it to be shipped, Your Honor, sir.
Noong pong nag-decide po kayo na mag-conduct ng controlled delivery operations, meron siguradong information na meron po kayo, di po ba?
Yes, sir, tama po.
So either galing sa informant ninyo o sa agent ninyo ito.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, tama po.
May I know if the agent concerned is around?
He is around, yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, may I ask questions from the agent?
Sa, by the name of, Oti, is he present? Can you please come forward?
Mr. Chairman, that's why we're requesting for executive session. This is still an active case. It may compromise the safety of the agent, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. May I know who is the handler of the agent?
Mr. Chairman, he's a regular agent.
Yeah, but who is his boss?
I am Mr. Chairman.
Jonathan, matagal na tayo nakikita dito sa hearing dito sa House, di ba? When the agent reported to you na meron siyang informasyon na may darating na illicit drugs dito sa bansa, what was your first action?
Well, first we have to document the information, sir. So as a standard operating procedure, we have to document the intelligence report. Then you have to decide what approach to take in this particular information. So in this particular case, we coordinated with the PDEA, with the NICA and the BOC.
The SOP is that when you document this, you come up with your operational plan. Tama po ba? And kung pursuant to the law, kung hindi po kaya ng budget ng NBI, you have to ask PDEA if they have funds for this purpose. Tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Now, was this done?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Since when ba nag-umpisa itong operations na ito?
Well, the information came in 2020, Mr. Chairman. So this is a 3-year. We're working this case for the last 3 years. So I started 2020, and it continues up to the time it was seized, Mr. Chairman.
Being the boss of the agent, tinanong mo naman siya siguro. You tried to vet whether the information given by your agent is authentic or not. Tama rin po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
And ano po yung detalye ng kanyang report? To such an extent that you have to conduct a controlled delivery operations. Ano po yung nagbunsod sa inyo para mag-decide na controlled delivery operations ang kailangan?
So we're hoping that we could discuss this on during the executive session, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, I don't think revealing on the criteria that made them decide to conduct a controlled delivery operation would affect our national security or would affect the personal security of the agent concerned, Mr. Chair?
Yeah, NBI, can you respond to the best that you could? Not without revealing the confidential information.
Yes, sir. The information relayed that there was a drugs coming from a particular country into the country. Uh, it also the agent also said that he was able to gather all this information personally. He personally acquired all this information.
Attorney Jonathan, tinatanong ko ito dahil para makita ko kung yung information na ibinibigay ng inyong agent ay katotohanan compared to what actually happened. For example, ilan po yung weight ng shabu na darating according to the report of your agent? Para ma-verify lang natin kung totoo nga po yung sinasabi niya.
Sir, we will gladly answer all these questions in an executive session, Mr. Chairman. Because those details will definitely lead to the identity of the undercover agent, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Ang control delivery kasi, Attorney Johnson, is that alam na po lahat nung dadaanan ng illegal drugs. Alam na po nila lahat na may dadaan na illegal drugs. For example, the Bureau of Customs, alam nila na darating, di po ba? Kasi ito coordinated eh. Just to identify kung sino po yung tatanggap dito ng illegal drugs. Di po ba? Kasi yun ang purpose. Kagaya ng definition ni DG Lazo, di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Yung pag-deliver dito, pagkagaling doon sa customs, hindi naman po lalabas doon kung walang authority yung customs at saka authority to conduct controlled delivery of illicit drugs galing sa PDEA. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, pagkagaling dun sa customs, sino po ang nag-escort papunta sa dapat pupuntahan?
It's combined elements of NBI, PDEA, BOC, and NICA, Mr. Chairman.
In-escortan ng dami na yon? Eh, mababurnout na kayo. Di po ba?
It was a selected team, Mr. Chairman.
It was a selected team. May I ask PDEA if they were part of the escort team from the Bureau of Customs to its destination?
Yes, Your Honor, PDEA was part of the escort group.
And the PNP?
Can I refer first to my regional director? As far as PDEA is concerned, sir, we only know that it's PDEA and NBI escorting the container to the warehouse.
Now, before the goods left customs area, alam na po ba ninyo na hindi pupunta sa Binondo, the original destination?
Mr. Chairman, we're not ready to disclose those information in public. But we're willing to share that information to Your Honor in an executive session.
Okay. See, I do not see any reason why hindi nyo ma-disclose yun eh. Kasi upon the arrival of the kasi ang controlled delivery operations a very complicated operation too eh. Alam na alam ko dahil na-involved din ako sa anti-illegal drug operations noon po sa assistance ng Constabulary Anti-Narcotics Unit. So alam ko po ito. Kaya very, very elaborate itong controlled delivery operations. And therefore, pag ang controlled delivery operations, any deviation would have gotten the approval of the one in charge of the operations. That is why I'm asking this. When the bill of lading said sa Binondo, tapos bigla niyong binago, when at what point in time did you change this? Di po ba?
Mr. Chairman, we understand. But we will definitely answer your questions, Mr. Chairman, to your satisfaction during the executive session.
Yung doon sa nung dineliver nyo doon sa Mexico Pampanga, meron po bang warehouse man yung warehouse?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor. None, Your Honor. Wala po.
Wala po. In other words, there was nobody who would open the warehouse for you. Wala pong warehouse man na magbubukas ng warehouse kung saan nakita yung illegal drugs.
Sir, it was brought down by yung pong mga kargador ng container.
Matanong ko po, sino po ang nagbukas ng warehouse? Kung nandito po yung mga nag-react doon sa presence ng vehicle doon po sa Mabalacat, Pampanga. Nandito po ba sila?
Sir, are you referring to the agents?
Yes, who
Ay,
reacted to the report of the presence of an abandoned vehicle in Mabalacat, Pampanga?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nandito po sila.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, pwede po bang matanong po sila?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Thank you. Mr. Chair, according to the report, 6 days pong abandon yung Toyota Avanza sa Mabalacat, Pampanga. And because of the number of days na nandun na hindi nagagalaw, nag-report po yung security guard doon sa place na yon. Tama po?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, noong pong nagpunta kayo doon sa lugar, ano po yung una niyong ginawa?
Initially, nakipag-coordinate po kami sa PNP Mabalacat. Hinanap po namin yung office din ng VOJ. Unfortunately, hindi namin nakita. Nakipag-coordinate kami sa barangay. And then, nakipag-coordinate kami sa security officers ng establishment, Your Honor.
Tama po. Let's presume, kasi doon sa statement kanina yung Chief of Police ng Mabalacat, Pampanga, na nai-report sa kanila, pero hindi po sila nag-react. Let's assume that. Pero noong kayo po'y pumunta na ron at binuksan, meron po bang ibang police agencies na nandun?
Wala, Your Honor. Ang kasama namin is yung barangay and then security officers, Your Honor.
Barangay and security officers. So, nung nabuksan po ninyo, did you suspect na illicit drugs yung laman ng sasakyan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And what was the first thing that you should have done? Kung ganun po yung suspicion ninyo from the very start.
Well, nag-coordinate kami, Your Honor, sa mga required witnesses before we conducted the full inspection and the inventory.
When you say full inspection, would that include the field testing?
No, Your Honor.
Hindi po ba dapat meron kayong sa standard operating procedure ninyo if you suspect it as illicit drugs, hindi po ba na tumatawag po kayo ng chemist from any agency, from the PDEA, from the police, and from your office na mag-conduct ng field testing before you leave the scene of the crime?
Hindi po standard operating procedure ng NBI, Your Honor. Even when we conduct entrapment or buy-bust operation, tina-turn over na lang po namin for examination sa forensic chemist.
Hindi naman po by-bus operation to.
Yeah, yes.
Now, after that, I presume na minarkahan nyo yung mga ebidensya na nakuha nyo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Pero paano nyo minarkahan?
Yung inventory officer, Your Honor, minarakahan niya one by one per pack.
Doon ba sa pack nyo sinulat o isinulat nyo sa isang tape at nilagay nyo?
Isinulat sa tape, Your Honor.
Is that also the standard operating procedure in marking pieces of evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, especially kung hindi pwedeng sulatan yung packaging, Your Honor. So ang ginagawa namin is nilalagyan namin ng tape. So in this case, nilagyan namin ng tape and minarked and initialed by the inventory and seizing officer. Kahit po yung pinaglagyan niya na sack, it was also marked, Your Honor.
So, kayo po ang nagdala sa main office nitong alleged seized illegal drug.
Part ako nung nag-escort, Your Honor, because I was not the seizing officer, Your Honor.
Okay. And at the general headquarters or the main office of NBI, tinest ito, di po ba?
Nung isinabmit na ng seizing officer sa chemist, Your Honor, tinest na nila. They conducted the examination.
And what was the result?
And it was found out, Your Honor, that the substance is a dimethyl sulfone.
In other words, hindi component or hindi shabu.
May I refer to our forensic chemist, Your Honor?
Well, is he or she around? Simple lang po yung tanong ko eh. Doon ba sa test na kinundak ninyo, shabu ba yun o ano? Yes or no? Yun lang po ang tanong ko. Kasi
Mr.
if
Chairman,
you look at the media, even the PNP pronounced na shabu yung nahuli. I have a copy of the statement of the chief of the Philippine National Police. As a matter of fact, even yung media na nandun sa area, ay sinabi niya na illicit drugs yon. But only to find out after the conduct of a laboratory test at the headquarters of the NBI, ang lumabas ay hindi shabu. Samantalang nakapublicize na lahat, maski sa YouTube. Shabu yung kwan. As a matter of fact, you were being congratulated because of this. Unfortunately, your laboratory expert said, hindi po shabu. So, gusto ko pong malaman, ano po yun?
Mr. Chairman, may I reply to the query? Mr. Chairman, we did not claim that those substances found were shabu. The media came out that were suspected methamphetamine hydrochloride, but the NBI did never claim that those were shabu. Now, if I may add, Mr. Chairman, that those substances were found to be dimethyl sulfone, which is a extender, shabu extender, which is being used in the manufacture of shabu. Now, what's the relevance? What's the importance of this issue? It only shows that there is a clandestine shabu laboratory in the Philippines right now, and those substances that we were able to seize are going to be used in the manufacture of that illegal drugs.
Mama-manufacture yung illegal drugs, nawala yan. Would you agree?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, but
Yes,
it's
and
being used.
therefore, it is not a necessary ingredient to produce sabu.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman.
Yan, kung totoo po yung report na yan, ay ginagamit yan para ma-dilute yung shabu. At ma-dilute yung shabu, pero the same weight. Yung potency ng shabu, malelesen. Pero yung weight niya, parehas pa rin. I think you can ask your chemist if you would agree with that.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm a forensic chemist, Juliet Mahilom of NBI. Yes, Your Honor, dimethyl sulfone in the illicit manufacture of methamphetamine is used as cutting agent, or in short, adulterants.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request that these adulterants, if in the thinking of the National Bureau of Investigation would be part of the manufacture of shabu, may I ask, would this be, shall we say, delivered to PDEA?
Yes, Your Honor, it will be delivered to the PDEA this week, but for the meantime, it is still in our custody, Your Honor.
May I know why it should be in your custody for a long time?
Your Honor, since this is not a dangerous drug, so we have no idea whether we need to turn it over or not to the PDEA.
May I request, Mr. Chair, that these substances be delivered to PDEA?
May we ask the NBI to please comply with the request of the gentleman from Antipolo?